collegium system. Do you approve of what the law minister has been saying publicly, calling for a review of the system? Do you believe that the executive deserves a greater say, or some would even say a return to the NJSC, the National Judicial Appointments Committee? Do we need a return to that?
See, as judges, we take oath that we will abide by the Constitution as by law established. Wasn't it the judgment of the 5 judges which said that NJSC is not the correct law? So are we supposed to observe and go by the Constitution as by law established, or have a different modality? We had to observe purely by the collegium system. See, in a polity, if you have another system, if you have another regime in contemplation, let that regime be put in place in a manner known to law. The moment it is put in place, the judges will be bound to observe that. As of now, if you ask me my personal view, then according to me, the collegium system is the ideal system.
Is the ideal system?
Absolutely.
You don't believe it leads to aberrations, it leads to sort of lack of, there is an opacity to it, there is a sense that the judiciary becomes a bit of a cabal that decides on its own who will be the fellow judges?
See, I'll tell you, now, this collegium which was headed by Justice Ramana, where I was judge number 2 in the court, we had Justice Kanvilkar as number 3, and 3 of us, we made recommendations which were accepted by the government, and about 255 persons were appointed. At the same time, we did not accept the matters which were coming through the collegium of the High Court. And about 70 or 80 names we rejected. 40-odd names are still under consideration by the government. So therefore, look at the kind of, the statistics themselves show that we at the apex level, we don't accept everything which comes through the collegium of the High Court. Now, how is the matter actually coming through the collegium? See, you require judges at every level. The whole system is geared to have the best possible talent. Now, under the Constitution, the lower judiciary or the district judiciary is completely under the control of the High Court. Appointments, posting, promotion, transfers, everything is done by the High Court. The executive has no say. It is through these courts that 1/3 of the strength of the High Court is actually forming. So you have those persons whose entire profile is seen by the High Court at every juncture, not just 1 or 2 persons, but repeatedly as an institution. Similarly, the advocates who practice before the High Court, the judges who form the body, they see their performance every day. So who are actually supposed to be better positioned to see the merit or the talent? Somebody sitting as an executive here, or somebody who is actually seeing the grassroots level performance, say in Kochi, or in Manipur, or in Andhra, or in, say, Ahmedabad? Now, it is the High Court alone.
So let me quote again Dushyant Dave, a senior Supreme Court advocate. We have a large number of judges who are highly questionable. They either lack the expertise or the knowledge, and most of all the commitment. I know of judges who haven't delivered a single good judgment.
I don't know about Mr. Dushyant Dave's sort of, this particular statement and why he made that statement. But it is for him to justify that. I can't actually have a counter justification, correct? According to me, see, that is exactly why. When a man is made judge of the High Court, you see the performance. When we select a man, Justice Bobde, anybody who has been part of the collegium, we see the judgments, we see the kind of performance which he has over a period of time has actually come out with. It is after that that 5 judges of the Supreme Court then consider whether a man is worthy or not. At the same time, they are also guided by the advice given by what we call the consultee judges. So in the process, there are not just 5 who are collegium judges, but there are other consultee judges as well. At the same time, the version coming from the executive, as Justice Bobde said, that perhaps it may have something to say about the profile of the man. It may be that there may be some kind of complaint against him. There may be something, some dark corner somewhere in the persona, which perhaps as judge in the collegium, we are not aware of. So therefore, that part of the consultation through IB reports, through everything, is also placed before the court. It is after that that the process, that the decision is taken.
Okay.